My name is Malini Gujral and I'm the officiating principal at Shri Venkateshwar International School, school located in Sector 18 in Dwarka, New Delhi.
Welcome, ma'am. Ma'am, I'm sure your children not only in this summer writing festival, but before that also must have participated in our previous NYF festival. So, do you feel that because we generally in our curriculum we stress more upon reading the books or learning, such events like writing a book on a probably on a summer holiday, do you feel that this kind of event or activities add some value to the children apart from their curriculum or academic life?
Yes, the freedom of expression is actually put in place through these activities. Reading definitely will broaden your horizons, and that is the first step towards becoming a good writer. So your reading has to be there, but eventually the child, it gives us a platform to express. Or not all children are good in expression verbally. They're not able to speak so fluently, or they're like kind of not so confident about public speaking. But when it comes to writing, they express beautifully. And our children have been not just authors. They've been they've been writing not just stories but poetry and such in-depth poetry. We've found when they express themselves so beautifully, it gives a good medium of expression to them.
So, in a way, you agree that this kind of platform like rebooks, where we invite children from schools to come and try writing and become authors, and not just authors but entrepreneurs, because we had an activity where they had to sell their book. So, do you feel this should be a part of not just an activity, because usually we hold these events and uh, but in school environment, uh, these kind of activities are not so much promoted. So you feel that this has brought a change in the way the educators look at such activities. And I would also want to understand the journey of teachers, because it's one is that you hold an event and registrations are, but to pursue children to try to write, because uh, a child would go on a book fair easily, but to come and write. So I want to understand what was the journey of your teachers or the school with children.
See, we are a very progressive school, and we don't believe in, giving it to the letter T to the children. Our young children, as early as class two, when they formally start writing and expressing themselves, they are into, writing their own minds, whether it is grammatically not so correct. Also, we promote that culture is there. We do not give spoon-fed answers to our children, and not no ready-made context is given. So they are used to, that writing, and gradually when they pick up other than the textbooks or the curricular books, and then they explore themselves, definitely it gives a good advantage to them. And it has a value of adding life skills, as you're saying, the entrepreneurial mindset, taking care of their own publicity and then marketing. Those are the skills which are need of the hour. So no longer, like, every 5 years the professions are changing. So if we equipping them with such skills will make them lifelong learners, and definitely will aid in their personality development and overall success in life.
Yes, I agree, because to be able to be confident and be ready, not just in the classrooms but outside the classroom, is very much important. And I totally agree that these kind of events where children can come and openly participate, and not just participate but they're saying an end product also is very important. So ma'am, any challenges that you face during summer fest, or anything you would like to share with us, or any kind of feedback that you want to you have for Bree books?
Maybe to start with, I would suggest more of authors meet can be arranged. in school or a webinar kind of a thing, and children do get inspired, and different genres, not just limiting to fiction, and other things like poetry can be introduced at an early stage. So some kind of children, from where to start. So many children are not really those who want to write, but they don't know where to start, and if they don't have that kind of a support structure at home, they were a little lost. So for maybe for initially in the summer break, also in the beginning, you can have some authors meet or something like that in different parts of Delhi, or cluster it, like in Dwarka, you can put it up somewhere so we can send our children there, the interested ones. So that could add on to the further the the whole intent of making children authors and have a flair for
That's a
writing.
very good feedback for us, and it's really something that I would, take back to my team and to try and work upon. So, ma'am, were there any like, do you want to share any journey of a child, who was writing books and who's done very well in terms of, writing a book or selling it, or do you want to share any special moment that you've had with your students who have, come and written on rebooks?
Yeah, I mean, every time, as I told you, many children have written books and they gave me that copy. But when I asked them, no, no, I'm not taking it. Give me a signed copy, my dear author, with the date. I mean, that entire smile and that entire confidence is like worth, that moment is cannot be described, and it is kind of an incredible moment for me. And they feel completely accomplished as a writer. That really brings a big smile on their face, and so the smile is also on my face too, that accomplishment, sense of accomplishment. So we also bask in their glory. So every moment is special. I mean, I cannot recall about single child, but every child who brought things to me wanted that recognition, and we correspondingly, as I told you, just move into our social media handles on Insta and Facebook of our school, and you will find Bree books everywhere.
Thank you so
Every
much.
authors, every child who became an author on Bree books, we have given the recognition on our social media, and so
That's so
so it's
lovely.
like publicity in both sides.
Thank you so much for this beautiful conversation, and we will continue our legacy of, calling you here and awarding your children, and definitely we'll find more innovative ideas to bring in more, writers now in our country.
Thank you so
Thank you
much.
so
Thank you.
much.
Thank
Thank
you
you.
for having me here. Bye bye.
Thank